Param Zone. Jester's Challenge. Welcome to Param Zone, a maze of pure confusion that's sure to leave you tearing your hair out. Your goal, find the exit. Time amount, unlimited. Rings required, none. Good luck and press the start button. Hello guys, welcome to Sonic's Jester Challenge. In this game you have to go through basically a maze, and it's not an easy maze, it actually gets tricky. But to help you out, there are these guys here that'll tell you to press the B button, and a little arrow will spin over their head and point you in the direction where you need to go. Those boxes there will teleport the walls of the level in a way to where you can get past some of the obstacles. It's kind of challenging because you can get lost in this, but if you keep a cool head, you'll eventually get through it. I apologize if my commentary is not going to be very good. I actually go through this maze for 27 minutes, and actually about 28 minutes if I had to say. And I get lost quite a few times because it's actually really challenging. I decided to make this part a pre-recording or something. Like, I decided to record it without commentary, that way I can concentrate and get through it. Right there's another guy, and he will point downwards, and we need to go down. But what's down is another box that will allow you to teleport the walls around. And you bounce back up there where he was, and he'll tell you to go another way now. I believe he'll tell you to go up. So I just go up instead, ignoring what he has to say. He will help you get through the levels, and sometimes he'll try to play a nasty trick on you to get you confused. Now, I'm watching it, and the way I'm watching it is kind of laggy because my computer isn't a very good one, and honestly, it's kind of crap on how it runs at times. So, some of the stuff I can't even really see, like when it shows the monitors from when I'm watching it, it don't really show the icon that's in it until I hit it. When I talked to him, I thought you had to wait till he put up the B sign to be able to press the button. Once you go up to him, you hit the B button, and he will show you which way to go. It's really helpful. At least I find it helpful. Some of these enemy placements can be kind of bothersome because there won't be an enemy for a while, and then you will just run into one. It's kind of annoying. Now at times I'm not going to be saying anything because you guys can watch what's happening in the video. Yeah, there was the kind of crappy enemy placement right there. But all it is basically just running around, jumping around, and I get hit by spikes. And you just gotta be careful with what you do. I do get lost near the end because it just gets challenging. They put too many end-offs and stuff, and I keep hitting them. So, it just gets a little challenging. That box allows the level to turn into like a winter type mode. it's pretty cool. The effects look nice and stuff. I don't really know the whole point of it, but it's pretty nice. Looks good. You can see Sonic's breath and all that. I like how they made him kind of like grayish too. That looks pretty cool as well. The music in this game, I like the music, but it gets kind of repetitive after a while because it just loops and loops and loops, and over a time it doesn't get to be very appealing anymore and will give you a headache. At least it gave me a headache. I hit that spike again. Sometimes you'll see rings forming an arrow. Okay, to go back to my thought, I was going to, I like the invincibility music, and it's really nice on here. But, sometimes you run into rings that form an arrow, and they'll actually tell you which way to go. It can be helpful if you know how to get to them, but if you don't, it can be kind of annoying sometimes. Yeah, see, there you saw me waiting around to push the B button because I literally thought when he pulled out the sign that's when you can hit it. Now this will put you on a little track to go over and all that. You want to try to avoid hitting that box because if you hit it, you're kind of screwed and you'll have to go back. At least that's what I found out, and I couldn't really find my way to get back to this part. Now, at this point, this is where I start getting lost. I don't get lost too bad, but I don't really know the area too well. Of course, who will know the area too well in a maze? Prior to this time, I've played it about one time prior to this. Try to see what's that way, but there's nothing that way. Sometimes my jumping skill on this game sucks, because sometimes it'll have you do a little narrow movement, and I can't really maneuver it very well. Since this is a hack, it's being played on an emulator, because I really doubt someone put this on a cartridge, and if if they did, then nah, just fucking with ya. Other way. But I don't think anyone will put this on a cartridge. Now my jumping skill there actually really sucked, but once you get up there, that's the one that's lying to you. He'll tell you to go right, and if you go right, he'll like, nah, just fucking with you. Other way. And he will point left. I went right anyway. But, I thought you had to go talk to him again, but he tells you right, so I kind of wasted a little bit of time there. This game has a big kicker at the end. I won't spoil it, but it's a good one. Like I said before, there was originally going to be 2 parts, but I decided to put them all in one video, so this video actually has both the parts in it. Second part starts at 2850 if I had a guess, but he tells us to go northeast. At least that's how it looks on there. And he'll tell you to go left. They put little spikes right there, easy jump to get past. This one I kinda got hit by, but take advantage of the invincibility and just go over it anyway. It'll still throw you out for some loops, like right there. That got me multiple times. How it got to me is, I'll try to explain it in part 2, I believe I did. But, I'll give a quick explanation before this part ends. Sorry I'm not saying much, there's not really much to commentate on this part. It's us mindless walking around and trying to figure out where to go and all this and that. At this point, I kind of take it a little bit more carefully than I normally would, because I don't want to get hit at this part, and they put the little enemies around everywhere in the most annoyingest of spots, so I try to take it a little bit easy through this part. There's nothing wrong with being safe than sorry. you'll be hearing Sonic do a trillion jumping doit noises by the time you're done with this, and you'll know it'll get annoying. But it's still fun to hear, because it's classic. And we all love the classics, especially when classics gets lost half a trillion times. I don't want to go that way, and I go that way. It might be the right way, even though I know I came from there, or at least from what I saw I came from there. But in this game, you'll be backtracking a lot, just to make sure you don't miss nothing. Because one wrong turn and you can get all screwed up. Whoops, other way. As you can see, I get lost a pretty good amount of times. I don't mean to get lost and I keep bouncing in the same exact place, but I can't really do nothing about that. I try to see if anything's up there. Not one thing's up there, but then I see those in there and I kind of want to get to them, but I can't figure out how. I'll try to explain to you what I was trying to say earlier, but I said I wouldn't spoil it until near the end of this part, which is coming close to an end. What I was trying to say before was, though, that something happened at the end of this video, and I had to restart all over again from the very beginning. You'll see what I mean in just a minute, and it gets kind of annoying and tedious. I see that, and it says, go, 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 almost there, and I thought you had to get down there. So I actually tried to look for a way to get down there, because I thought that was the way to go. I find this way up here, and I find some spikes and a little spring. I decided to go up it. I decided to go up this way first because I thought there had been something over here. And there is. There's a box to get out of the wintry area. Go down there. You can't go through those ways when you're like that. So the only way I can really do is if I go back down and go over that way. There's nothing down there, so the only logical thing to do is go up. Now we can go over, and if we hit the spring, nothing really will happen since you can't go up. I look up there and see him up there, and I decide to try to find a way to get to him. You can come down here, and I see him point over that way, and then I see a spring. I go up there and go, 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 almost there. He'll point an arrow for that way. See that and start running. Here you'll see me taking my time because of crappy enemy placements. I didn't want to run into no enemies at this part, and I thought I would, so that's why you see me running and like stopping just to be on the safe side. I didn't know if an enemy would pop out of nowhere or not, because I've seen some hacks that do that, and I didn't know if this was one of them. You fall down here, and this is where the game gets challenging as all get out. Run, says the sign, and you get smacked in the face by a giant caterpillar. It says hit it. What you would expect to do is hit that little purple ball that got flung off him. It says up, 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 and he comes up out of the ground, which I didn't get that part at first because I thought when it said up, up, up was to stand on the platform. He goes again and he bounces off. I thought you hit him directly, but it didn't work out so much, and so I decided, hey, let's go after a little thing that says hit it. Shows you where it's at, and then it says run again, and I die. The most bullcrap thing about this part is if you die, you start all the way at the freaking beginning again, and this is what I did. So, if you fight that boss, you will start all the way back at the beginning again. The only thing I could do was replay the level once again, but I did and made it back to the part with the boss. So, see you guys in the next part. I'll appear in 1 second. So see you guys next time. Hello everyone, welcome back to another part of Sonic Jester Challenge. In the last part we made it through the maze, and in this part we're gonna fight the boss. Now, in the end of the last part you saw me die by the boss, and I actually had to go through the maze again, because once you die you start back at the beginning again. But this time I was smart enough to use a save state, so whenever I do die, I can just come back here to this boss battle again. Because last time I went through it, it took me over an hour just to get through the maze, and that took some time, and I did not like that. And honestly, I've been sitting here for almost 2 hours now, just trying to defeat this boss, and he goes in kind of a simple pattern, but he can be an ass when it comes to freaking damage box, because you get a little bit of invincibility when you get hit, but you should be able to pick up your rings, and in this, you don't pick them up fast enough, and you'll just get hit again. Now there he'll try to hit you, but just dodge him and then run back in, and I believe every 2 turns is when this thing comes and you gotta destroy it. I've destroyed 1, and I believe you gotta destroy 3, and then you will eventually get him. Oh, ouch. That's what I believe. Fuck. Give me my ring, give me my ring. Thank you. And now we gotta run again, so I believe it's gonna bounce on that side, so I'm just gonna ignore it for time being. I don't want to risk it by being hit by him. The time you actually do ignore it is the time it bounces a lot. Sorry if my commentation isn't very strong right now. I'm kind of ticked off at this because it's been taking me quite a while to try to even attempt to get through this. Don't hit me. Just getting through the maze is difficult enough, and then they throw this at you at the end, and this battle is not easy. Now you can actually have as many tries as you want with this, but the way they do it is you have to get back here again, and it's not really worth it. I don't really know what a 10th number this is. I know it's up there in the hundreds. Whoa, almost hit me there. So now things should be falling this way. So with only one freaking bounce, which is totally fair, we gotta try to dodge it. Whoa. Okay, you know what? Since he shoots them off like left and right this time, I'll go this way this time. That way, yeah, that's actually an effective strategy, I believe. Dodged ya. It's gonna say up. Gotta dodge him when he comes up. Got him dodged. And then run, and he should shoot it off this side now. Run away! He's probably mad now. Oh, no, oh crap. Don't disappear, good. That scared me. Okay, now we gotta run this way. Okay, pretty simple after you get a hang of it. Whoa! Oh, I'm kind of glad I did not get hit there. Okay, it's gonna say up again. Oh, shit, not up. Dodge, yes. Okay, then he's gonna drop down on me again, and... Oh, shit. Nope, don't, nope! Ugh. Come on, man, yes. Feeling confident now, actually, which is surprising. Oh, hello. Now I'm scared. I'm scared to see what this will do. Because he should just be ahead by now. And I don't know if he'll be any more difficult or what. Oh, yes. Defeated you. Credits, enjoy, credits. Oh, I'm so happy to see this. Whew. Concept ideas, people's names, so be concept ideas. Bug testing, Sonica, blah blah, Softy. I can't pronounce this very well. Music listing. Kind of annoying song after a while, but pretty good. Pretty good at first. Music listening. Boss name, Twigger. That's an easy name. Paranazone Eyes by Toshi's Izumi and other people. Invincibility by Marky Jester. Yeah, Jester's Quest. Credit theme by Unknown from Taza 1992. Disclaimer: this content of the game is a mix between original and used without permission content. Thank you for playing the game. See you next time. Hit reset to play again. Hell no. So, keep watching, huh? Sure. If you can read this, then don't give a crap about the credits. No. Told you, I thought it was a glitch, didn't ya? Nope. The end. Go home now. We said beat it. And that was the full game. I am not gonna play this again anytime soon. life for the next hundreds of thousands of years because, goodness, yeah, it took up a lot more time than it actually needed to. But I am glad I beat it. Yay. See you guys next time.